Hey YT, it's 90302 and I wanted to come to you this Saturday and show you some items that I picked up from a local blog sale, some makeup sales, and if you haven't taken advantage of blog sales and makeup sales, you are truly missing out. Blog sales and makeup sales are a great way for you to get items that you might have on your wish list, items that you might have missed out because they sold out, and just some great things that you might see that you just want to try and add to your collection. And it's a cheaper way for you to own these products without always having to pay the full-on price for it. So if you want to see what I picked up in these makeup sales and blog sales, please stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing I did was I had gotten an email from my girl Sexy Diamond, and Diamond, I want to thank you very much for sending me this link to a blog sale, because in this blog sale there was an eyeshadow that I have been trying to get for a while. This young lady had a 15 pan MAC eyeshadow palette that she was selling for $85. Well, I went to the blog, I looked at the eyeshadows. Most of them I had, but the main one that I wanted, which was called Water Nymph, was my target. And so I sent her an email, we negotiated a little bit, and I was able to get not only Water Nymph, but 4 other shadows for less than $30. So I was doing real good there. So she sent the eyeshadows from California in this really cute Hello Kitty tin. She had them nicely packaged, and so when they got here, none of them were broken. Now, the one thing with blog sales and sometimes makeup sales, you can sometimes look up and get things brand spanking new, or as they say, BNIB, brand new in the box. Sometimes you may get them lightly swatched one time, maybe even slightly used. But if they are a powder product, you can easily sanitize them with 91% alcohol. You just spray them down and let the product sit till the alcohol evaporates, and then you're good to go. So let me show you Water Nymph. So here is a Water Nymph, and it looks like this. Really pretty color. It swatches like this on the finger, and there it is, already swatched on my hand. The next one that I picked up in that sale was called Star by Night, and Star by Night looks like this. It swatches like this on the finger, and there it is swatched out on my hand. The next one that I picked up is a beautiful chartreuse color, and this one is called Rated R. You know, that sexy thing. So there is Rated R, and it looks like this. It swatches like this on the finger, and here it is swatched out on my hand. The very next one that I got is called Etude Bouquet, and it looks like this, and it swatches like this on the finger, and there it is swatched out on my hand. And the very last one that I picked up in that sale is called Sunset Bee, and Sunset Bee looks like this. And which collections these came out in, I am not totally sure, but if you want, I can look them up and get back to you on it. So those were the 5 shadows that I picked up, and I really am loving them. Then the next sale that I partaked in was inside of the Mavens, and I want to thank Elia. She had another makeup sale, and so in her makeup sale I was able to pick up 2 full-size pigments in the old jars. And the very first one that I picked up is called Push the Edge. And Push the Edge is like this really deep, rich purple. And I will show you what that looks like. So there is Push the Edge. I will swatch that for you. I mean, these are like totally filled. So there is Push the Edge. The next one that I picked up in her sale is called Brash and Bold. Yes, right? Brash and Bold. And Brash and Bold looks like this. And I will swatch that for you. So there is Brash and Bold. And the next thing that I picked up from her was a brand new Makeup Forever palette to place some more eyeshadows in that I have to get a house for. And so now they have a nice new home. So Elia, thank you very much for that. Also in the Mavens, I want to thank Miss Kenya Noel. She had a really nice sale in there, and she had a lot of different sets that she compacted. Why can't I talk this morning? She compiled and put together, so I was able to pick up quite a few more pigments and a couple of glitters and some really nice lip products from NARS. So the very first pigment I got is called Golden Lemon. And Golden Lemon looks like this. Really pretty. And I will give you a swatch of that. So there is Golden Lemon. The next one that I picked up is called Landscape Green. And Landscape Green looks like this. And I will give you a swatch of that one. So there is a Landscape Green. The next one that I got is called Magenta Madness. And it is a really vibrant magenta color. And it looks like this. And I will give you a swatch of that one. So there is Magenta Madness. The next one that I picked up is called Pink Opal. And Pink Opal, inside of the jar, it's kind of like this kind of beigey color, but it has a beautiful iridescence to it. So when you swatch it, it kind of comes off kind of pink. So there is Pink Opal. The next thing that I got was 2 glitters, and this first one is called Fuchsia Glitter. And this fuchsia glitter looks like this in the jar. Really pretty. And there it is, kind of put a couple of little drops on my hand there. And then the next glitter that I got is called Reflex Pearl. And it looks like this. can get the jar open. Okay, for whatever reason, this one does not want to open right now, but it looks like this inside of the jar. The next thing I got was this NARS Larger Than Life lip gloss, and this one is in, okay, and I'm not going to botch this name, so I will just show it to you. And it looks like this. Just a really pretty pink. And I am like getting mad into pinks right about now. So there is a swatch of it on my hand. And the last thing that I got from Miss Kenya is one of the NARS lip lacquers, and this one is in Hot Wired. And Hot Wired looks like this. And it swatches like that. So Kenya, I want to thank you for having that really awesome sale in the room. The next thing that I did was I had picked up another one of my major wish list items, and I want to thank Miss Tiana for that. She also had a sale in the room, and so I was finally able to get my hands on the well-known and well sought after Stereo Rose. And so Stereo Rose looks like this. Really pretty. It swatches like this on the finger, and there it is swatched out on my arm. And not only did she let me purchase this, but she sent me some awesome surprises inside of that package. And one of the other things that I had on my wish list was the blush by NARS in Matahari, and she included that in my package, and so I was like in tears. And so there is Matahari. It swatches like this on the finger, and then it swatches like that on my arm. And if that wasn't enough, she sent another surprise in there, and this one is the blush in Oasis. And Oasis looks like this. Really pretty. Has nice shimmer to it. There it is swatched out on my finger. And there it is swatched out on my arm. So Tiana, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love every one of these things. So I'm just happy, and my wish list is steadily going down. Like I think I'm almost covered. The next thing that I got on my wish list, I want to thank Miss Shannon, because she had a sale, and I had been trying to get my hands on Delft Paint Pot. Everyone was saying it was in the local CCOs, but every time I go to the CCO, I could never find it, and Miss Shannon made that possible. So this is Delft Paint Pot, and it looks like this. It swatches like this on the finger, and let's see, where did I, there it is swatched out on my hand. So only a few more items to go, and my wish list has been taken care of. Okay, next thing I did was, I want to quickly show you guys, I had when we were in the Mavens, some, you know, normally we're like posting pictures of different lippies and someone had posted a picture of the young Rapunzel, and everyone was trying to find dupes. So I kind of put together everything that I thought was close to young Rapunzel, and then someone else came along and put up a picture of a lipstick called Potent Fig, and it was on from there. And so I called my local CCO out in Hagerstown, and they had it. And so I kind of put it out in the room that, hey, anybody want this lipstick, leave your name, I'll go out and we'll go get them. And so me and Shalita, another Maven sister, drove out to the CCO last Saturday, and we even stopped at the DFCCO and picked up like a couple $100 worth of lipsticks. And first I want to show you guys the young Rapunzel, and it looks like this. And this one I actually got from MAC, so this one didn't come from the CCO. So there is a young Rapunzel, and it swatches like this, and it is very much like if you already have MAC's Smoke Purple or Wet n Wild's 919B, you have a fairly good dupe for this lipstick. But the big ish was to get Potent Fig, and that's exactly what we went and did, and we got that and plenty more. So let's see, where did I put it? Hold one, guys. I've been moving things around here lately. Alright, where are you, Potent Fig? Right here. And Potent Fig is a mattine lipstick, and the matines come in these little slender cases. And there is Potent Fig. And as you can see, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous purple lippy. So if you live in an area with the CCO, definitely check your CCO. These are in there. Also, while I was there, I picked up this mattine, and this one is called Eden Rouge. And Eden Rouge looks like this. It swatches like that. Really, really pretty. And also, while I was in there, I picked up a eyeshadow, and this eyeshadow is in Romp. And Romp looks like this. How much time I have? 18 minutes. So there is Romp. It swatches like this on the finger. Let's see, gotta get a better place to put this. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. For the sake of this video already being over 18 minutes, then me and Shalita went down to the DFCCO while we were waiting for people to respond back if they wanted any last thing before we left. And in the DFCCO, they had a lot of the Lancome products, especially the Lancome eyeshadows. They were already marked down to, as you can see, $13 and change. Well, they had 65% off of that 13, so these shadows cost us like $5. And so this very first one that I picked up is called the Fab Life. And the Fab Life looks like this. It swatches like that. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. The next one that I got was it's called Laced Up, And laced up looks like this. Kind of peachy color. And there's a quick swatch of laced up. There it is, swatched out on my arm. The next one that I got is called Miss Sweetheart. And Miss Sweetheart looks like this. A really beautiful, beautiful purple. It swatches like this on the finger. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. And the very last one that I got is called Hotness. And Hotness looks like this. And there is a swatch of Hotness. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. So those were all the great things that I got from blog sales and the CCO and DFCCO. Hope you guys saw something that you might like. For all the folks that live in the DMV area, don't forget there's a small CCO in Arundel Mills in the Saks off Fifth Avenue store. And then you have the bigger ones, which are in Hagerstown, Maryland, and Queenstown. Alright guys, take care and enjoy your Saturday. Bye.